We got an update on the Ryan Glensky drama from last night at the South Carolina 250 at Florence Motor Speedway. Karin LaBonte Glenski, Ryan Glensky's mother, was spotting for him last night and issued an apology over on Facebook. This is what she wrote. "Never easy letting someone down. Spotting for my son Ryan for 15 years. My total attention has always been keeping him safe, and not seeing the leaderboard last night is unacceptable. Yes, the leader passed us. Yes, we were wrong. Yes, Florence Motor Speedway was right. I'm sorry to my son Ryan, Florence Motor Speedway, and to our crew and fans. I own this." She then shared a photo just that reads "owning it." Ryan Glensky Racing would also share that same photo, owning it. If you like what we do here, I please encourage you to hit that subscribe button, hit that bell for notifications so you don't miss any videos. But if you don't know what's going on with Ryan Glensky, he was put down a lap during the South Carolina 250. He was trying to conserve his tires, was kind of running around at the back of the field. He's done this previously in other races at Florence Motor Speedway. He was indeed lapped by Clark Houston. You can see that here. The number 28 car is Clark Houston, and he is going to pass Ryan Glensky on the track with about 77 laps to go in the 100-lap race. So let's take a look at this here. There's Glensky right there in the white and blue 28. You can see Houston passing him in the black and orange or red 28 right there. Goes right past him, puts him a lap down. He would go on to put those other two cars a lap down as well. I believe the 66 is Wells. He would put them a lap down as well. So he would not be the first car a lap down, so he would not receive the lucky dog. When we had this crazy accident right here, R.A. Brown would somehow get involved in an accident and run through the fence in turns 1 and 2. If you don't know, Florence Motor Speedway does not have walls basically in turns 1 and 2, and then all through down through the backstretch and going into turns 3 and 4. It only has an outer wall on the front stretch. So he would not receive the lucky dog. He would not be put on the lead lap. I believe Averitt Lucas would receive the lucky dog because he was the first car a lap down. And then we would have this other wreck right here. You can see this, the 00 car coming from the top side of the track, tries to cut down into the pit road, having issues or whatever, and his spotter was not telling him what was going on because the 21 car comes in and just T-bones him. Let's take a look at this here. Just boom! Nowhere really to go for the 21. The 0 is just cutting down in front of him. Really hard hit. Just massive damage for the 21 right in front of the leaders. And you can see there the 66 car, Wells, was the first car a lap down when this flag came out. Glensky is riding back there in kind of he's the fifth car there behind the leaders. Boo Boo Dalton is there in second. You had Carter Langley in third, and Connor Zilich was leading the race. And Langley was... Glensky was there, the second car a lap down. So he did not receive his free pass there. And he was not happy about it. He thought that he was indeed on the lead lap. We know that his spotter, his mother, was telling him that he was on the lead lap, and he was not happy about it. He was taking it out on the tower. You can see here he is flicking off the tower, and then he appears to almost run into an official on the track. It's really hard to see because the official is kind of blocked by the flag stand where the camera's at, but let's take a look here. You can see him there, again, the blue and white number 28 car right here that the camera is zoomed in on. He puts his hand out of the finger, gives them the one-finger salute. Right there, you can see that. And then he gets really close to Langley's bumper right here, and then there's an official right there, and you can see him. And he's pointing there. It's really hard to see because of the flag stand, but he basically was trying to tell him to go to the back, and now he's tossing him from the track after he attempted to hit him. And Glensky's team was not happy whatsoever. He eventually does bring down his car to the pit road. He's still really upset, giving the double birds. I don't know if it's his dad or who that is, but they're cursing them out too. He throws his gloves down. He's taking off his helmet, extremely heated and hot, not really happy. Because he just had bad information, and his team did not help him, and they apologized for that. But he was extremely upset. He thought he was in fourth place when he was indeed a lap down. And then we had this after he had kind of cooled down a little bit. He's still hot, but he did give it an interview while the race was still going on after he had been parked, and you can hear kind of what he has to say. And he does believe that he was on the lead lap, even though he was not. So let's take a listen here.
Ryan Glensky, Woodley. Ryan, just take us through your perspective on the ruling from the officials there and what your train of thought was.
Basically, that first half of the race, I just stayed right in front of the leader, never got past, and it worked in our favor. We got a caution. I was happy as hell and stayed right in front of the leader, never got lapped. Stayed in front of the leader, come up through that field like nothing, 3 wide, got up to 4th, and all of a sudden they're telling me I'm a lap down and I need to go to the rear. So somebody needs some thicker glasses up there or something because they're not paying attention. We had a race-winning car, and it just got stolen from us.
Ryan Glenski.
So that is what Ryan Glensky had to say, but they have obviously watched the footage now, seen everything that's come out, and realized that they were indeed in the wrong. And I actually have to congratulate them for showing the integrity to admit that they were wrong and apologizing for it and doing so. I think I would rather see a little bit more from Ryan Glensky. I'm glad that his mom did that, but I think he also should apologize as well. Obviously, he was working on bad information, but he still should not have, in my opinion, acted the way he did. But that's what I think. So I leave it to you guys. What do you make of all of this? And what do you make of the apology that the Glenskys gave to Florence Motor Speedway, the fans, and the people watching on Flow Racing?